Time since this afternoon. Let's take a look at what we're tracking. First things first, wind shear. We always look at this product in order to see just how much instability is available in the atmosphere between now and 7 a.m. Wednesday. We've got wind speeds changing as you go up higher in the atmosphere and also changing direction as you go up high. So there's a little directional shear. Those are a couple of ingredients that you have to know can help produce dangerous thunderstorms. Now, I want to show you this model because this is worst case scenario. I'm going to show you another model in just a moment. But if everything comes together, this would be the worst case scenario with very heavy rain right through this city at about 9 to 10 o'clock. And I mean, this is a very thick line, impressive coverage. Now, I say worst case scenario, but best case scenario when it comes to how much rain that would produce for us, between 2 to 3 inches on the estimate, if that unfolds. The big operative word there is if. Outside right now, it's pretty hazy. 92. Now, we've got a lot of sunshine, but we also still have a lot of that haze coming in from Mexico. East-northeast breeze near 20, dew point running right at about 70. So we've lost the excessive heat advisories and warnings, and now a heat advisory until 7 p.m. for counties off to our south. That's because the temperatures feel a lot hotter down there. 108s at Pearsall, Cotulla, Carrizo Springs. But compared to yesterday, this number at this hour said 120. So that's a big improvement, right? 97 is what it feels like in San Antonio. 97 New Braunfels on a heat index, 96 in Kerrville. But look at this, air quality's gotten a lot worse for a lot of this area. So it's unhealthy for sensitive groups here, Austin and Laredo. Then it's unhealthy for all groups in Corpus Christi and Brownsville. So this is the worst of the sky condition and the air quality that we've seen since we've gotten that haze. All right, so a wide view of the radar, and storms are beginning to really fill in northern Mexico right up into West Texas. That's where the severe thunderstorm watch is. We are not under a watch, but anything coming out of the western region is going to definitely be something we watch closely as it pushes east. So you can see we did have a few storms earlier. The last warning was DeWitt County. Here's the setup. We've got a stationary front off to the north. Outflow boundaries have already made it through, so there is a little bit of stabilization to the atmosphere. Dry line way out west, so we're watching for these storms over the next few hours to migrate east. And here's what Future Radar says. This is the second model. I showed you the first one, kind of worst case scenario. This one, almost the opposite. With showers moving in about 7 o'clock, the rain is pretty light, but you notice that it gets a little bit heavier down I-35. Isolated storm near Bandera and Medina out to the west, and then one isolated storm into the city by about 10:30 or 11 p.m., and then maybe again overnight near Canyon Lake. And then we clear out for a nice looking Wednesday, highs in the mid 90s, but we don't lose the humidity. You can see that we might lose it a little bit on Saturday, but for the most part, it's still a bit of a humid end to May. All right, 7-day forecast and the first weekend of June. And don't forget, Saturday, free fishing day. You don't need a license to fish in the state of Texas on June 1st. All right, so rain chances 50-50 overnight. Then we go down 20% during the day tomorrow, but ramp it back up 30 to 40% Wednesday night. During the day Thursday, 10 to 20%, back up to 30 or 40 Thursday night. So you get the idea. It's going to be evening and nighttime hours that'll be the best chances, even into the early morning. But that'll all wrap up with the work week. I think by Friday night, we go back down to a 10% chance on Saturday, no chance Sunday. Highs will stay mid-90s. So that's one thing for sure. We're still above average, but at least we're not hitting the triple digits, Audrey.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much.